For all you fellow Jund lovers out there, this set might have had a couple of tools for you. Hello everybody and welcome to another Modern Horizons 3 video. I gotta say, I've been saying this in a couple of the intros for the past couple of videos, and I cannot stress to you how much fun I am having playing this set, playing this brand new Modern format. There's so many different things to explore, and it feels like just an endless well of content. And this is kind of the way that I felt when MH2 came out as well. It seemed like there was a lot of different strategies and shells to work on. I mean, if you go back and look at some of the results from week 1 of MH2, Asmo, Emery, Blue Red, Urza won a challenge. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff in it. It feels like a paradise out here. And what better way to showcase some Modern Horizons 3 cards than play good old Jund? ? So Jund Saga is a deck that this is sort of the evolution of just actual Jund, where people really aren't playing your traditional, Tarmogoyf, Lightning Bolt, Thoughtseize, Liliana, that core that you're used to. Those decks have kind of moved away from the third color. The reason for that is because they're playing with Urza Saga as another way to generate value. And this deck is doing that, so you'll notice the 4 copies of Urza Saga. We have, a small Urza Saga package, the Mite, the Boots, the Spellbomb, the Shadowspear, and 4 Mishra's Bauble. Now, there's a couple of reasons why we're playing Mishra's Bauble. So, first and foremost, we are kind of it's sort of a quote-unquote 8 goyf deck, where we have the, aforementioned original OG Tarmogoyf, and then his brethren, Nethergoyf. This is a new kind of card from MH3, and it really gives this deck just additional threats, right? Additional cheap threats, ways to kind of pay you off for putting multiple card types in the graveyard, which we have, a very large number of different card types: artifact, enchantment, planeswalker, sorcery, instant creature, land. So you can get these Nethergoyfs to very, very big. And something that I learned about Nethergoyf, when I first read this card, I kind of questioned how often the escape would come up, and it turns out it comes up a lot more often than you think it would, especially if you're playing cards that self-mill, and that's kind of where the second engine in this deck comes from. So 2 life from the Loam and 3 of a new card called 6. Now, 6 is powerful because it's a 2/4, so it doesn't die to Bolt, or discharge if they don't have an energy. It has reach, so pretty important there. And then when it attacks, you mill 3 cards. You can put a land from among them into your hand, and then on your turn, your non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have retrace. So it sort of fulfills and fuels itself, because when you attack, you get a land back. That land can then be used to retrace non-land permanent cards. And the non-land permanent that it comes up with the most happens to be a 0-mana card. So if you have 6 and Mishra's Bauble, you're basically just cycling every land. You discard it, cast the Bauble, sack the Bauble, draw a card on their turn. So you can kind of really churn through your deck and ensure that you're always going to draw gas in the late game, because every land you draw is just a redraw. So you have that angle. You can also just, cast Nethergoyf from the graveyard for 1 mana with with 6. And what's nice about that is you don't have to escape, so your Nethergoyf just gets to stay as large as possible. The other thing that you can do with it is just cast Grist from the graveyard. Grist is a creature, or a planeswalker, Well, it is a creature, but it's a planeswalker that kind of dies a lot, either to its own ability or your opponent just pressuring it. And if you can just cast this every single turn and keep blowing up your opponent's creatures, you can fuel it with stuff like tokens from Bowmaster, the tokens from Grist itself. You can sack Nethergoyf and rebuy that. So a lot of cool stuff you can do with Grist. And then if you happen to mill over some of your Saga targets, you can also cast those from the graveyard as well. A lot of lands here, 24 lands, and I think that's sort of common for these mid-range Saga decks, because Urza Saga, as powerful it doesn't stay on the battlefield for that long. You get a couple of turns out of the mana, so you do kind of want to play a higher land count, and you want more lands to help facilitate 6 and life from the Loam, which is another angle of both of these cards that return lands, is you can just continuously get Saga every single time that it goes to the graveyard. So you're going to effectively have a near infinite, stream of construct tokens, and that will likely kill your opponent pretty quickly. We have a couple of utility lands here. 1 Phyrexian Tower, good at sacrificing Bowmaster tokens and Nethergoyf. Shifting Woodland. I was kind of impressed with this card, to be honest with you, because it is sort of an uncounterable way to just continuously keep getting, whatever powerful permanent you have in your graveyard, Grist or 6 or goyf. So a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. A bunch of fetch lands, bunch of dual lands, 2 Boseijus. Sideboard, pretty straightforward. You got Damping Sphere for Storm, Curse Totem for Yawgmoth, Pick Your Poison for fellow Saga decks, Surgical, and Nihil Spellbomb for graveyard decks, and then some additional Saga targets here as well. I like this deck. I was a pretty big fan of what it was doing. I think that if you are a mid-range gamer, like, I guess I wouldn't necessarily say that I am a Jund gamer at heart, but I've been known to dabble a little bit in the Jund lifestyle, and I think this is a pretty good application of Jund, what Jund looks like in 2024. So with all of that said, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Ooh, Boseiju, huh? I mean, I could Bauble into a black source, but this hand kind of sucks. This is better. Put back the Shitting Woodland. I'm going to shit on your Woodland. Is Rhino still good in Legacy? I know that people played it for a little bit. See, the thing about Rhinos is, like, I felt like I was playing honest Magic after Outburst got banned. Like, it honestly felt fine without Outburst. I felt like I was no longer the bad guy. Still good implies the existence of a time at which it was ever being good. I don't play Legacy, so I have no idea. It's got a rough time against the best deck. Okay, I'm off it. How's our living end matchup? Probably horrendous. Likely horrendous. Do you ever Bowmaster your own Bowmaster here? That can't be right. There's just no way that's right. I mean, I'm not going to play 6 into their Cascade spell. Graveyard that, I guess. Okay, that's not bad. We at least get that back after their living end. Not that we can ever win. Figured that would be appropriate. Oh, what, End of an Empire? Yeah, that is very appropriate. Are people playing not even Legacy? Play 6 so you can mill more stuff? Yeah, but, like, if I play 6, they're just going to cast Living End this turn, and then it's going to die. Right? So what's the point of playing... Ooh. No, they have a land. Unlucky. Truly unlucky. We do have the Vexing Bauble, which is at least good. You have a 1/3 Nethergoyf. Checks the Shardless Agent. They're at 7. Alright, you win. I'm dead. I am dead. Could bring in Sphere. Bauble for sure. Spellbomb for sure. Surgical for sure. Push out. Haywire Mite out. Maybe shave a Loam. How good is Damping Sphere against them? Not very good, right? I mean, it does make them wait until turn 4. So it's, like, sort of this weird time walk. But I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if shitty time walk is good enough. Why do you want the Haywire Mite? What does it kill? I don't know what Haywire Mite's killing. Leyline? Alright, I guess we'll play the what Haywire Mite over the Loam. Actually, no, Loam is pretty good, right? Because Loam can mill over creatures. I think the Loam has higher upside. Sure, if they leyline us, maybe we have 2 Boseijus. I like this though. This is a pretty good starting point. It's the end of an empire. Have I tried Psychic Frog Gorios? I've not tried a deck with Psychic Frog yet. I want to, but I don't exactly know what I want to put it in. I want to put it in a scam deck. Not sure how I feel about this hand. I like Surgical. I don't love the fact that we have no black sources. We'll ship it. Okay, this is good. Gonna put back the Urborg, maybe. I don't want to give them black mana. Grief. All right, Bauble, one Bauble down. Giganta just pop it up. Oh, well, nice Inquisition, idiot. What a great card, huh? And they drew a black card. Tilt. Holy shit, a mod scatter. We have finally located a mod. There is exactly one mod. We found them. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the mod. I mean, technically, you have a sword next to your name, but... Yeah, we've got a breeding pool untapped. Didn't want to cycle main phase? What if I draw Bowmasters? Well, I didn't, but... We are not winning this game, folks. Look, see, the thing is, if your chat behaves, you don't need to moderate the stream, you know? This isn't like an aspiring Spike stream where we have 7,000 people all talking at the same time. I kind of want to graveyard this to mill over creatures. I don't know if that's right. Easiest chat to mod ever. Yeah, because nobody says anything they shouldn't, you know? We're all just kind of chill. We need to riot. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. This is also a reason to mill over Loam. Saga's a nice pickup. Still weaker. Meticulous Archive. Hello there. They're wakering before. Guess that makes sense. Okay, we got a cycler. All right, we need them to not find a cascade spell in the next 2 turns. Is that doable? Do we still keep dredging? Nah. Okay. Sing a chat. Where are you? I should pop up my graveyard, because you can't actually see the graveyards now. Because I have the overlay covering it. Where are you? Ooh, no cascade spell, huh? Well, let me tell you about that. I don't know what I was going to say, but... So we dredge Loam this turn, because we're going to go... Make a homie... Get a Spellbomb, play a land, Loam again. Actually, no, making a token was bad, right? Because now I can't play the Saga this turn. I mean, it's fine, right? Like, I don't think it'll matter that much. I should not have played the Saga. That was bad. Because now giving them black mana to suspend Living End. Do Mike wins the match? My opponent typed in chat. They said... Seems that I don't play Cascade Spell in this deck. Well, I mean, you should probably play some Cascade Spells. I don't know. Isn't that what your deck does? But I'm going to try my best. Assuming we hit the goals, we're going to try to do 12-hour streams Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I want to do 12-hour streams every day this week, except for tomorrow, of course. Because I got decks, let me tell you. I got decks. I got plenty of decks. Alright, we've located a scammer. No, I lost in top 8 of my RCQ. It's 4 top 8s in a row. It's got to count for something, right? What happens with Wheel and Paper right now? So the ruling in Paper is that if you cast Wheel of Potential, you get immediately disqualified from the tournament. That's what I was told. You must have Hell store credit? Yeah, but they're all different stores. Also, 3 of them were cash. 3 of the ones that I top 8 were all cash. The other one that I have... It's funny, because the last one... I'm going to top that. The last one that I top 8'd, the one that paid out the most in store credit was the store that I go to every week, so... It just so happens that I have the most amount of store credit with that store. Do you take Creativity or Ren here? I think it's actually really close. I think I'm supposed to take Ren. Why'd you turn on slow mode? What are we doing now? Chat, what is going on? Why did we just clear the chat? What just happened? Chat has been cleared by a moderator. What the hell happened? Why did you do that? I'll time myself out. You didn't click the shield, did you? Please tell me you did not enable shield mode. Happened to me by accident when modding for Dingo. Restart the internet. Yeah, I think it was taken care of, but there might also be other consequences. Channel modes. Shield mode off, emotes only off, sub only off, followers only off, slow mode off. Okay, it looks like everything is off, so. Ripples of Undeath. What am I doing? I'm making a token, that's what I'm doing. I'm all over the place now. I'm so lost. On the mod end, it pops up in your feed here and there for whatever reason. Oh, really? Didn't know that. So, here's the issue. We know they have creativity, which means I can't really afford to tap out of Bowmasters, can I? I think we have to go float mana. I was thinking about Haywire Miting the Nipples of Undeath. Kind of want to do that. This card's kind of a pain in the ass. And then we can go Loam back these two. Play Saga, play Bauble, attack for 4. Oh, no. Because now... Shit. No, this doesn't work, right? If I want to kill the Ripples. Alright, I'm going to let them have the Ripples for a turn, then. I fucked this up. I didn't sequence this properly. So I guess I was not supposed to cast Loam, then? Okay, they killed that anyways. Sure. But I have to hold up Bowmasters for their token. Mite the Haster. Mite the Haster. I'd rather kill the Ripples. I guess I'm kind of boned if they find Persist. Oh. Well. They did, in fact, find Persist. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. I could have got Spellbomb, I guess. Kind of didn't think about Persist. Spear bad. Bauble bad. Needle's good against Ren. Is Pip good against them? Probably Surgical. Cut the pushes. 1 Bowmaster. Maybe like 1 Grist. Terra Sunder, I guess. But I guess Terra Sunder kills the Ripples, huh? Let's do that. Let's do Terra Sunder. Alright, here's Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. It's mana base, huh? Could have drawn Grist last game. I mean, it's just like... It's so demoralizing to play against an Archon that has haste. I just don't have it in me, you know? Technically, yes, but I just don't have it in me. I don't think this hand's good. This hand's okay. I think I put back the Shadowspear. And then we just go... I'm going to play Goyf on 1. Banger alert. Ripples, Ripples, Pip, Bitter. What if I just let them have 2 of these? That's going to cost them a lot of life, right? Kind of into that. It's going to cost them so much life. Like, you can probably just race them with the Goyfs. And we have this to potentially deal with Persist. Because this puts the other cards in the graveyard, right? Yeah, mill 3, then, okay. I guess they don't have to pay the 1. They just mill 3. That's not terrible, because it grows the Goyf. Oh, it already has sorcery, never mind. Do I play the Spellbomb out? I think I should, because if they mill over an Archon and cast Pick Your Poison, I could just pop the Spellbomb. I know I don't draw a card, but I also pump the Goyfs this way. Okay. If they take this, we can pop the Spellbomb to grow the Goyfs, which is nice. Choose to take nothing. I guess they couldn't also pay for the end and then cast it. So they probably pip this turn, I guess. Let's we'll do this. No reason not to. And Nethergoyf is looking kind of nice, right? It's the first time that I played with this card. So, Dredge Loam. Try and make the Goyfs bigger, which we did not achieve. I mean, I guess we do this. It's kind of free. Do we want to Boseiju one of the Ripples? I'm trying to think of what else I'm doing with this Boseiju. Might as well, right? Gives them less looks. Nah, but it ramps them. I really don't want to ramp them. Yeah, I guess we just don't do it. Yeah, wait till their turn, maybe. They get 6 looks. I guess, well, here's the thing, right? If they find creativity, they can't pay for the ripples and have 4 mana for creativity. So that's kind of fine, right? Can they afford 3 life? Probably not. Their out maybe is just they try to find exactly Archon and have persistent hand. Or they just have the creativity. Okay. Does not appear they have creativity. So do we pop one of these now? Probably fine. It just gives them less looks. It gives them less looks for for Archon. It doesn't even. I don't even know if it accomplishes anything. No, let's just not do it. I don't want to ramp them is the issue. I'm still gonna mill to try and make these bigger, which I have not succeeded in. Also, finding Saga would have been good. Yeah, they just can't afford to pay the 3 life. Well, what I mean is that it gives them 3 additional looks at finding an Archon if they have persistent hand. That's what killing one of these accomplishes, but maybe that's just not relevant enough. How many basics do they run? Like 3 usually. 2 or 3 probably. I could have tried to Boseiju their lands and see if they don't have basics, maybe? That could have been a good idea. Maybe that was better. That's actually a good point, too. Boseiju gives them another dwarf. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, they can just search Dwarven Mite off Boseiju's. Right, Boseiju is not Field of Ruin. Cut them off black. I mean, they probably have a second Blood Crypt. Yeah, giving them a second mine is kind of sketchy. I don't want to use the Boseiju. Am I still dredging? We could just choose to, well, dredge might mean that we can flashback this one, but I could choose to not dredge and try to find Bowmaster to kill their token. I think I'd rather just flashback the other goyf. Well, shouldn't have flashbacked the goyf, I guess. Or shouldn't have dredged the loam. Although we would have drawn Surgical Extraction. Yeah, we wouldn't have drawn the Bowmasters. So, can we flashback 2 goyfs this turn? I don't think we can, right? We can flashback one of them. So 4 types. How many types do we have? Sorcery, land, artifact, creature, instant. So if I exile 4 types, we have 2 creatures, 2 artifacts. So we can do artifact, creature, land, sorcery, and then we would still have instant, artifact, creature. So they'd still be 3/4s. It's a good point. We could put another land in the graveyard too. We can also put another sorcery in the graveyard. So what if we actually did this? We did this. And then we can go fetch for a shock. And then cast the Loam. Or, sorry, fetch for a mortuary. And then Loam just put, just Loam nothing back. The 5/6s again. Okay. We actually might be in a position where even if they find Archon, they might have to chump block with the Archon. Yeah, I think so. General Mongoose, thank you for the 24-month resub. Thank you for that 2 years. If I had to guess, or persisting... Oh, Terastodon, okay. If I had to guess, I think probably the 2 most played decks would probably be Nadu and Ruby Storm. At this current time, that would be my my suggestion. Or my prediction, rather. I think we are not dredging this turn, because I just want to try and find Bowmasters. I guess that doesn't change that much. Dredging could have been good for the Nethergoyf. We could find more stuff to flashback this one. Because now... What do we have? Artifact, creature, instant, land, sorcery. And I have to get rid of 4 of those. So creature, 1, 2, 3... And then we'd only have 2 3s. That seems bad. So maybe I just go Shadowspear, equip, Boseiju the Fable? Right, yeah, that's true. We can Boseiju now because they don't have enough mountains for Dwarven Mine. They do get a Surveil land. Wonder how many persist they have left. Let me chill. They graveyarded an Archon. 1, 2... Looks like they have 2 persist left. It is nice they can't pay the 3 life for Ripples. Wait, can I just deck them? Is there a world where I deck them? Because Ripple's Mill is not a May. And honestly, their attacks are not great. Codex Shredding, thank you for the 2-month resub. Like, don't I just double block this? This isn't even that good of an attack, right? It is if they have push, I guess. They have persist. I mean, if they have persist, they just get Archon back. So persist is going to be bad for me no matter what. It's my last fetchable. Honestly, I think we just dredge Loam to have enough fuel to recast the Goyfs. I think that's our plan. I milled another Bowmasters. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. What do we have 2 types of? We have plenty of lands, and I have a fetch land in hand too, so we can actually go land, creature, artifact, and then no, sorcery, right? Because we have the second Loam. So we go here. Now the question is, can we flashback the second one? We should count their mines, actually. Should we? 1, 2, 3. Looks like they have 1 mine left, I think. Yeah, looks like 1 mine left. Problem is I have no fetchables left. I think we just don't play the second Goyf. I think I'm going to go Loam back nothing to make them bigger. Equip Shadowspear pass. Guess I might as well play... No, I'm not going to put the Urborg into play. I don't want to get the black mana, in case that matters. What a weird game, huh? What a strange game. Thought they played 3. I thought they played 4. No. Am I going to play some Nadu Hammer tonight? No, but I was planning on playing Nadu Affinity. I really do think we're just going to deck them. How many Archons do they even have left? 1, 2... Allegedly 2. What a weird game, dude. This game is wild. Yeah, I'm going to block both. I can't think of a reason not to block. I mean, I know they're at 1, so I could probably just take 6 and attack them. Turn the Earth. So they can flashback Turn the Earth to make these smaller. Okay. I guess that's bad. But they can't kill me next turn, right? Because I'm at 18. They only have 11. And if they don't kill me next turn, they're dead. Hope you had a good stream. We should shuffle. Taking 1 damage without a fetchable seemed kind of sketchy. Maybe it's fine, though. I do not want to draw the tower correct. But I don't have a fetchable land is the issue. Maybe that doesn't matter. And the 1 damage is fine. They don't lose next turn? No, they do. They flashback the Turn the Earth. They don't have it in the graveyard. Oh, they have a second copy of Turn the Earth. Okay, well. I didn't know they had a second copy of that card. Well, that's bad. I mean, they flashback the 1 we knew about. I didn't know they had 2. It was in their hand. There's no way to know about that, right? 7 cards in decks, they mill 6 and draw last turn. Last card last turn. No, they had 7 after they cast the Turn the Earth. Again, we didn't know about the Turn the Earth. 4. Right, but they just shuffled 3 in. Right? So they go to 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. They go to 1. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Right, 1 turn off. Maybe, I don't know, I feel like I messed that game up somehow. Maybe I just dredged too much. We have a fellow Gigantha enjoyer. I hope Bowmasters is good. Come on, cast Ragavan. I would like you to please cast Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. Sultai Nadu. I saw a deck list last night. I think it was from a league dump. That was Nadu Scam. So the Nadu combo. Yeah, it was Nadu combo, Grief, Not Dead After All, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, bunch of other black cards. And then I think it also played Chthonian Nightmare too. Looked pretty sick. Red. Surely they have something I can kill. That is definitely something I can and will kill. That thing is dead. Yeah, because like Nightmare rebuys Nadu. You play a bunch of cheap creatures, like Nightmare can rebuy the Springhard Nantuko. Let's see if I can find. I think I saved the list somewhere. Pretty sure I downloaded it. Maybe I didn't. Dex Sultai Scam, was this it? I saved it as a text file. Yeah, this was it. Push, Grief. 3 Grief is kind of weird. Nadu, Nethergoyf, Not Dead. Main deck, Pick Your Poison. Saga, 6. Nantuko. Oh, they didn't have Nightmare. They had 6 instead of Nightmare, that's what it was. It looks really interesting, though. Kind of want to jam it. Alright, I deploy Grist. Realistically speaking, what decks can't Nadu go into? You could probably just put that shell in anything. It doesn't really take that many cards up either. It's like, what, 4 Nadu, 3 to 4 Nantuko, 1 Shuko. If you have Saga, you're good to go. And you don't even need the Oracle. Like, you can just play Nadu. You can play 4 Nadu, 1 Shuko, no Oracle, no Nantuko, and it's just a good card advantage engine. You don't have to go super deep with it. DRC. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. I guess the unfortunate part about this is they have Lava Dart, which makes this kind of awkward. I wanted to go Bowmaster, ping, sack token, kill Darcy, second Bowmaster, ping. The issue is they have this. So how do we play around that? I mean, I guess I could just still take the same line. It just, the Swift Spear won't die. It's probably okay. It at least forces out the Lava Dart. I was going to say they could dart the token in response, but then I could just cast the second Bowmaster. It'd be Bowmaster first. Oh, what if I told you they weren't going to Lava Dart? Well, that makes things a lot easier then, huh? That makes things significantly easier. Unstable Amulet. Do you guys like this Amulet Prowess deck? It's been popping up a lot. I kind of like it. It is time. It is time to deploy Hefe. Hefe, engage. Okay, they got a Mesa. They got a Mesa. Wouldn't shell out money for the birds. I bought them the slick shots that I have. I bought them the week of pre-release, and I think I paid like $5 each for them. They're a lot more than that now, aren't they? Is that scary? It's kind of scary. I don't think I'm dead, but it is scary. So they're gonna slick shot, and then they can bauble twice, right? 6. No, they can only bauble once. Not even close to dead. They can kill Grist. Oh, they have Dart too. Still don't think we're dead. Because the Dart is 4 damage. Yeah, we go to 6. They were at 15. Oh, really? Okay, I know they dropped. Still less than I paid. Or more than what I paid less than that. Maybe they have Bolt in hand? I think we're dead to a second Lava Dart. That's 4 more damage, so right now we're going to 2. Any spell kills us. Any spell from hand kills us. Right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, yeah, they have 11 right now. No, this is really the only version of this song that I've heard. I haven't listened to many of the other, like, weirdo versions. So they're 1 short. Okay, well, I'll bet 1, I guess. Alright, note to self, don't fetch. Can I kill them? Not quite. I repeat, do not fetch. Absolutely do not fetch. Oh, they are dead, right? 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless they drew a 1-mana spell here. Fetch is lethal. I mean, I'm at 1, so... What? This is just lethal, though, so I'm going to go to combat. Okay. Woo, boy. Oh, right, the Bauble was lethal. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Damn, that was a close one. It turns out that one's not zero. I don't know if you guys know that. All right, what should we want to board in against Prowess? Prowess. Could bring in Pip just for the, well, actually, Pip is good because they have Amulet too. They have Amulet and Slick Shot. So Pip is probably better here than it is against normal Prowess. I think that's really it, though. Could trim like 1 Sex, 1 Loam, maybe 2 Sex. I mean, the body is good, but it's just really slow. I need to be a little bit faster against them. I don't think this hand's good. It just doesn't have a Fatal Push or an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize. Okay. I mean, I don't love it, but it's going to have to do. Monastery, Swift Spear. All right, give me a push. It is definitely not a push. All right, show me your top card, please. Top card is a Tormod's Crypt. I accept. Discharge Dart, Breach, Amulet. So it's either Amulet or Breach. It's got to be Amulet. Because the Saga sort of answers the Breach since we can just get a Spellbomb. I guess I'll just cycle this. We're drawing Tormod's Crypt, which I think is okay with me. I mean, the Crypt kind of messes with the goyf a little bit. We can even cast that. We are not casting Tormod's Crypt. They put a card on top. Well, I want to know what you put on top. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So their hand is Crypt, Dart, Discharge, Breach. Stinks. You posted a disgusting photo in the Modern channel when I get a chance. Well, if it's disgusting, why would I want to look at it? It will make me happy. How happy, though? Checking now. Push would have been nice there. Kiora Leyline. Why would this make me happy? I don't get it. I'm looking at the photo, and I do not appear to be any happier than I was before, so I think you've lied to me. Why would you lie to me like that? Are we dead? Amped Raptorino. We're not very alive. They have mutagenic growth. Okay. So we still know that their hand is Lava Dart, Discharge, Breach. Takes 7. Yeah, I'm trying to think about this. I can go make a token, float mana, Bowmaster, sack Bowmaster token, equip the Shadowspear. But I don't have enough to make a second token if I do that. Because I don't have enough mana to make second token, play Bowmaster, and equip Shadowspear. Right, I only have 5 mana with the tower. Wait, I'm dumb. I just realized the sick line that I could have done. I could have went Bowmaster, ping this, sack the token, play second Bowmaster, ping this. And I just realized that now. Yeah, damn it. I mean, I guess this is fine. Because we can kind of do the same thing. Where we go ping this. Wish I had realized that line earlier. Sack this. No, this doesn't even work, right? Because if I sack this, ping 1, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess we just do this then. And just chump block, play the other Bowmaster. God, that line would have been so good, too. Damn. Did not think about it until it was too late. I blame chat. This is all your fault. Okay, we found the push, which is good. Kind of just want to make a token, actually. What am I getting off of this? I'm getting a drum. Yeah, so we want to go... Am I playing drum in this deck? Hold on. I forgot if I'm playing drum. I can't load the deck list, though. Here it is. I am not playing drum. Okay. Well, that's stupid, then. Yeah, and then I guess we just get Spellbomb to mess with the breach. Let me go Saga for more tokens next turn. I'm just going to push now. And then I guess we should leave back the army token. Because I might want to chump block. They can dart the army token. But if they do that, we can still block with the construct token. Zombify. Yeah, somebody enabled shield mode earlier. It's, shield mode sucks. It, like, I think it turns on 1 month followers. It turns on slow mode. And it does, like, 1 or 2 other things, too. Why would you say that? What do you mean? Why would I say what? Am I shocking to cast Tarmogoyf? Oh, of the hate raids. It's like if you speak it, they will come kind of thing. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna shock. I don't know if I should, but... I'm gonna attack with the construct token, because I can go sack army, make another construct. So they take 3, go to 14. We can get Shadowspear next turn. Did everyone in chat get banned? No, it doesn't ban anybody. Uh-oh. Monka, 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 Monka. I repeat, Monka. They only have 2 lands, though. This can't be that bad. Galvanic Discharge. Targeting construct token. I accept. That I accept. Okay. How are we answering the Tarmogoyf? That's a good question. I don't know if they can. Am I an unstable amulet believer? Yeah, I am. I have to admit, that's one card that I was wrong on. I heard, like, Spike hyping up a lot, and I guess maybe it's one of those cards that is not apparent how good it is on first read, and it's one of those that you kind of have to play with to understand the true potential of it. But yeah, when I first read it, I was like, seems okay. How much does the 1 damage matter? But it's really just the combination of everything is what makes it so good. It's just you get the card advantage, you get the extra damage, you get more energy. Like, it's just everything all in one package is very, very good. But yeah, I'm converted. I am a converted unstable amulet believer. I don't want to cast that. So 1, 2, make a peeps. I think I'm just gonna sack a Bowmaster, I guess. I mean, they're just dead, right? Doesn't matter. Man, I've been kind of impressed with Phyrexian Tower in this deck. I wasn't sure about it, but it's come up a lot. Especially when you're trying to utilize Urza Saga plus, Shadowspear and other, just having access to other stuff. Gives you a nice boost to mana. Well, I think the shield mode has been turned off, right? I don't think anything else from the shield mode is still on. They're bolting the construct. Okay. Construct down 07s. Mr. Streamer, why are you playing an MH3 deck? Brother, I have MH3 cards in my deck, alright? Yeah, I think everything else is off. They are fetching. There's one in play, even. There is one in play. That is true. Well, is it technically an MH3 card? It's a reprint. Do those count? Why are they still playing? Aren't they just dead on board? They look dead on board. Yeah, 4 of the new goyf. Have I ruined Modern yet? Yes. The answer to your question is always yes, John. I don't even know why you still ask it, Alright, I would like to play first. I will, in fact, choose to play first. That is my choice. Yeah. I mean, Thoughtseize into Tarmogoyf, like it's 2016, right? Still gotta be good. A tale as old as time itself. I can't yawn already, chat. We're only a third of the way into the 12-hour stream. You can help deciding on your splash color for Ruby. Do you think green or white is more optimal? My guess is green for Pip. I think. That would be my, estimation. Is that Pip answers a lot more stuff. It's just, like, a much more versatile card, I think. Okay, so this is probably Eldrazi Breach. Can't ever beat this card in a million years. I know command kills goyf, but do you think that play draw should be predetermined in paper events? No? What is it? I don't know. I don't think so. People just need to not be weird about, like... people, yeah, the people who are like, you know... I don't know. What am I trying to say here? I don't know what I'm trying to say. They found another ring. Yes, I should always go first. Based. Based shatter. I don't know. I just don't think it's necessary. Assuming that you're determining who goes first randomly, you know, you don't need to have it like predetermined in the system. Kind of cringe. Also, like there are some circumstances which people would choose to draw, specifically in limited events. Like there's certain decks in certain formats where choosing to draw is correct. So having that predetermined is like, you know, it's kind of weird. Because then it's like, theoretically, you know, you're like, oh, I get to be in the play. What if I don't want to be in the play? You know? I guess it's still random no matter what at the end of the day. Like, you could just have it in whatever software you're using, whether that's Companion or MTG Melee. You could just have the software integrate who is going first, who is going second, I guess. But does that, like, really solve any of the problems? I don't think it does. It was a good draw, by the way. Shout out to the old sub song. Anybody remember the old sub song? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. 6-7 coming in. Yeah, no, I know. It's a conversation. It's a conversation that I don't really know what the benefits and like the pluses and minuses of having it one way versus the other. Like, I don't really know what the difference is, you know? I mean, we just go Sex Goyf, right? It's bad if they all is dust me, I guess. They don't have all is dust. There's no way. I guess they would need Soul Land and all is dust. I think integrating it into the software isn't a bad idea since you need to randomly determine it in Swiss. Yeah, I guess it does save some time. I guess my question would be, is there a difference either way? You know, like, at the end of the day, it is going to be random, regardless of whether you do it through the application or if you do it just with dice. So, like, what does it really change other than saving time? And I guess saving time is a good thing. What if the new play draw rule is whoever sits down at the table with more money in their wallet gets to choose who decides to play first or first or second? We should implement that rule. So I guess they're not technically dead on board. I can Loam, fetch, push. They can go command for 1, make a chump blocker, block here, take 7. I mean, I should still do that, right? Actually, is there a way I can kill them? No, I don't think so, right? I'm trying to think if there's anything that involves, like, Grist, discard. Because the nice thing about discarding Saga is it puts an enchantment in the graveyard. Oh, I can do that anyways, right? We can go here. Yeah, this is good. I figured it out. I have found the line. But you can't smite. So they take 8, go to 5, then they go to 3? Is there a card type that I can mill that would be lethal? I don't think so, right? It's free. Wait, we did mill a card type. What didn't I have? Oh, artifact. Oh, so they take 9, go to 4, then they go to 2? Okay. So we're not dead yet. Oh, they can also kill Nethergoyf, right? They can kill Nethergoyf, make a blocker. I forgot they could kill the Nethergoyf. So they just go kill this, make a Scion, chump block here, take 2. Yeah, I forgot they could kill the Goyf. Why do I have priority? Oh, Bauble. Right, duh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just free. It's just free cards. God, Bauble +6 is so gross. They have another command. That's unfortunate. Dredge Loam? No. I just want to find Fatal Push. Yeah, Command's very bad. That's kind of the one card I did not want to see. Command is so good against us. Just being able to kill a Goyf straight up. Wait, we have an 8/9 Tarmogoyf? Oh, because of Kindred. When's the last time you saw an 8/9 Tarmogoyf in the wild? It's been a while. They still exist. No, I don't have any battles. I know, it's not even the max size. I do not play any battles, though, unfortunately. Sam Shot remembers. Bro, stop blowing up my lands. Grist in the graveyard counts as a creature, I believe, right? It says, as long as it's not on the battlefield, it's a 1/1 insect. Wait, so where's Planeswalker coming from? How is it 8? Is it counting it as both? Shouldn't it be 7 then? Oh, in addition. Okay, it's both. Okay, got it. I missed that text. Yeah. So it is both in the graveyard. That's actually important for Nethergoyf. I believe it did Spartan, yeah. It's a lot of tokens. I mean, the Shadowspear is nice. Do I dredge here? The problem with dredging is if they have another Myco spawn, they can just blow up my forest. I think I just don't dredge. Let me go Bauble, see what they're drawing. That can't be good for me. Maybe I just have to hope that they die to their own ring? Is that even possible? I mean, this is 9 trample. This is on 3. I think I just have to hope that this Goyf can solo them. Or that, like, they die to their own ring somehow. Is Myco spawn any land? Yeah, it's any land. Wait. Oh, they're going to 1. Alright, they go to 1. God, it's so close. So close. Well, they have to kill me this turn, right? Or else they die to ring. Unless they can find a replacement ring. Which they probably have a replacement ring. What does this do again? So exiles the top half. ETBs with counters equal to the greatest mana value among cards in exile. So it's going to be 10, because they have this under this. So it has Annihilator, just Annihilator 10, no big deal. They recast ring. Where's the ring, though? I mean, if they have a ring in hand, yes. But they do need a second ring. We are definitely dead if they have second ring, though. Surely they found it, right? There's no way they bricked on ring. I think Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger is just better than this card, but people just want to try the new cards. But I do think Ceaseless Hunger is a little bit better, especially if you're playing ring. You know? Yeah, Bowmasters could do it, which I think... How many did they exile? They exiled 1, so we still have 2 in the deck. Alright, Ulamog is on the stack. There's just no way I'm going to win this game. There's no possible way. Yes! Let's go! Turns out that our opponent did not find the ring. Let's freaking go. Alright, what are we boarding in against Eldrazi? L_Drazi. Probably Pips. Surgical, no. Probably Damping Sphere, right? Tear Ass against the ring. Needle against the ring. No. What's bad? Spellbomb, not necessary. I don't know what else I want to cut, though. Maybe 6 is too slow. Could trim 1/6. Chat, I don't know what else to cut. I need you to cut 6 cards, 5 cards from my deck. Do we have anybody that wants to cut 5 cards? Yeah, Inquisition doesn't hit a ton, right? Mostly just Ancient Stirrings and Talisman. They're playing Eldrazi. Well, specifically, I think they're playing Eldrazi Breach. Good shape on Bowmasters, yeah. Bowmaster kind of sucks against them. They don't play X1s. Ojago says, I don't get this deck's plan. I mean, you've seen Saga midrange decks before, right? It's not that different. I guess we can cut all the Bowmasters. Maybe keep in 1 Miser's Inquisition. Try that. Damping Sphere is good because they have the soul lands. It can mess with their draws a lot. It can buy you a lot of time. Keep this. Is Inquisitioning a command a flavor win or a flavor fail? I would guess a flavor win. What's up, Spider? Banger alert. Banger. I repeat, we have a banger alert. I forget what is this an opening theme of? Somebody suggested I add it to the playlist a while ago, but I don't remember what it's the theme for. Somebody in chat probably remembers. Yeah, Saga. It's so good. Alright, lab me. Well, what happens if they cast the Thoughtseize here before you cast Stamping Sphere? Less good. A little less good. It's okay, they won't have the they won't have a second soul land, right? They definitely will not have a second soul land. Oh, they F6'd. Okay, well, I like that. Shout out to the F6ers. Oh, man. Shout out to the F6ers. You'll love to see that. Okay, they didn't have it anyways. Maybe they had Pip. I'm just making homies, right? Yeah. I got nothing else to do. They do not have another land. Well, this is looking a little better for us. It's definitely Boots time, right? Yeah, it's 100% Boots time. You know what's really nice about the Saga plan that I'm now realizing? One of their like best plays against these style of decks is to just load up on All is Dust, but All is Dust just does not matter against Saga. Like, you just get into spots like this, and even if they can get to All is Dust, they have no chance, you know? Sure. Keep this. I'm going to wait to Bauble, because I might change what I want to look for based on what they're playing. Oh, well. I guess we know what they're playing. They pitch. Secluded Courtyard. So yeah, definitely Eldrazi. So here's the thing. I need to save Revolt for their second turn, because if they go land and then Soul Land Thoughtseize, I need to make sure I have Revolt on that turn, which means I'm not casting Loam on 2. So if that's the case, maybe I should Bauble them, because I'm not popping the fetch. I guess, yeah. I think that's the plan. Is Bauble them, play fetch, pass, and just leave the fetch in play, because I needed to kill the turn 2 Thoughtseize. Okay, that's not bad. When I play Tomb, there's a chance that I don't know, if they play Mimic, would I push it? I was thinking there was a chance I would do that. But maybe I wouldn't. Oh, I definitely have to kill that, right? That I certainly have to kill. That's a good reason to hold up the fetch. I kind of forgot about Linebreaker, but that's a pretty good reason. So we know they have a Null Drifter in hand. Yeah, but then I'd have to shock if I wanted to do that. And I was kind of not interested in shocking. Oh, right, they picked the Drifter to this. So they have nothing left. I mean, that's good. They're playing out the top. We could slam the Grist next turn. We need to dodge Smasher. We need to not get smashed. That I'm kind of okay with. At this current time, we don't care that much about it. Shouldn't they have just went Temple this, play Chalice, hold up this to get back Drifter? Because now they can't get back the Drifter. Because, yeah, they could have just went end step, get back Drifter, and then evoked it on their turn. Maybe they want to save the Drifter for later. But I could find Boseiju. Chat question, how does this work? If they activate Labyrinth and I respond in Boseiju, they don't get the card back, right? I'm pretty sure they don't get the card back. You think they do get it back? Really? So it says, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Yeah, I guess even if the Labyrinth is gone, it is still exiled? I have no idea. Yeah, that's true. That might be how it works. Start that. I have chat telling me different things. I don't actually know. I honestly don't know. I should have bubbled myself. Yeah, I definitely should have bubbled myself there. That was bad. I do have a Saga, though, which is nice. So they get the other Grist. I mean, the TKS isn't even that good here, right? Because we just have the Grist in play. I don't want to dredge here because I don't want them to TKS the Loam. The imprinted card is a property of the other card. I've never had that come up before, so I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Interesting that they're casting it. Play goyfs to escape for later. Well, the escape goyfs still get got by the Chalice. I guess I can find Boseiju. But if I find Boseiju, isn't it better to hold them in my hand? Because then I just get to play them for 1 mana. They 1000% do not get their card back. Okay. Is that like an interaction that you've come up with? Or like an interaction that you've seen? Because I've never seen it come up. You've done it before? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. We're talking about Boseiju Labyrinth. The question is, if they activate Labyrinth and I Boseiju in response, do they get the card back? I was not sure of the answer. My guess would be no, but I'm not 100% positive. But Tomber's saying that the interaction happened to them before, so... What am I doing? I guess we're doing... this... We can get basic Swamp to make a Saga token. I should fetch now, just in case... I don't think they have Boseiju, but it's probably fine to play around it. Ephemerinated the Phantom with the ability on the stack, and as far as I recall, they did not... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that would make sense to me if that was the ruling. But I guess I could also see it going the other way. Because if it's like, if the card is linked to the Labyrinth, but I would believe you. But now if it doesn't work, I get to blame Tomber, which is also good. That's a plus. Eldrazi Mimic. Alright, I make a people. I mean, that was going to be the case anyways, right? Make another people. And what are we getting? Probably Boots. Yeah, let's go Boots. Loam back the Saga. Play Saga, equip Boots. Feeling alright. Not made for Chalice. Why do I care about the Chalice? The Chalice just doesn't matter. I mean, like, I guess I can cast the goyfs, but I'm just going to beat them with constructs. I guess getting the Chalice is nice because if they top deck a Smasher, the Nethergoyfs kind of brickwall the Smashers. So I guess that's fine. Oh my goodness, Aspiring Spike, thank you for the massive raid. Welcome everybody from Spike Stream. Yeah, definitely do not hit the shield mode now. We had a shield mode incident earlier. Welcome, Spikers. Can we get a spiking spam in the chat for the Spike raid, please and thank you? We're playing some Golgari Saga today, utilizing 6. Some other interesting choices: Nethergoyf, Nethergoyf Loam, which has been kind of cool. This deck has a lot of cool stuff going on. I like it. Here, I'll even turn up the song because it's a banger for the Spike Raiders. How's that? Because you're being so nice to me. Is it better than Jund Saga? I like that the mana's a little bit better. So you're a little bit better against Blood Moon. You played Nightmare with Roots. You played a little bit of Nightmare with Roots a couple days ago. It was decent. Yeah, the mana in this deck is a lot better. Okay, that's scary. We can still chump block the Mimic, though. Yeah, if you guys want to check out any of the deck lists, specifically the Roots deck, it's all the decks are on the Mox field, so be sure to check out the Mox field. How am I doing a 12-hour stream after such a long RSQ day yesterday? I mean, I was only at the RCQ for like 6 hours. Wasn't that bad. Okay, Grist is dead, so I guess I will just not... Why are they sending both at Grist? I guess if they don't send both, I can double chump Grist goes to 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're just dead on board, though, right? No, I lost in top 8 of the RCQ. Unfortunately, we died in top 8. I'm actually not going to dredge here. But I believe my opponent is dead on board. Can also do this. Yeah, just haste the new one. Okay. Eldrazi. We just played against this matchup. Boarded in Damping Spheres. Well, I guess the version that we played was a little bit different because they were the Breach version with Ring. So I don't know if I want all 5 of these. Because I don't think their version has ring. Yeah, but like it's kind of wild to me how impactful of a printing this was just for Urza Saga. It makes Saga go from like this cool value type card to just I'm just gonna make tokens and kill you on the spot. Like it changes the math so much. It's crazy. What did we say last time? Bowmasters were bad. I mean they have mimics, so Bowmasters is a little bit better. Yeah, that's a good point too. It really juices up the Loams too when you have the haste equipment. It just makes the saga so much better. I think last time I trimmed a 6 because it's kind of slow and doesn't block that well. If they have Chalice, I kind of want Terra Sunder, but not this. This doesn't answer Chalice because they Chalice on 1. I might just cut all the 6s. Although it is one of my few castable cards, or one of, like, you know what I mean? It's good if they have a Chalice, I should say. Maybe they're going to cut their Mimics, assuming that I keep in my Bowmasters. Could do something like this. Play 1 Loam. And do a little trimming on Bowmasters. And then if they show me that they keep in multiple Mimics, I'll bring in the Bowmasters for game 3. Yeah. This hand is good, unless they have exactly Labyrinth Chalice. So let's hope they don't have Labyrinth Chalice. Surely they would never do that, right? That would never happen. Is Pillage the bog a consideration for this deck? Maybe. I don't know what you'd cut, though. Maybe the cards that I think you could potentially cut are, like, the 3rd Sex, the 2nd Loam. Maybe the 2nd Grist could go. Alright, they did not have Labyrinth. I like that. I like that. Sex. Well, if I don't take it, I can't win, so I will take the Chalice. Are you happy Modern is an actual soul land now? I'm happy for the Eldrazi players. Thank God they didn't have that on turn 1. Okay, so we have 2 options here. Well, now we have more options. So if I play Saga, I can't push the Thoughtseize here. So perhaps the play is just Thoughtseize. I mean, I could just Thoughtseize the Thoughtseize and then let them have the rest, right? Their hand is not very good. This is their 4-card hand right now. If I take the Thoughtseize, then I can just play Saga, right? Seems fine to me. I mean, it's bad if they draw another Thoughtseize, I guess. But they wouldn't do that, right? They would never do that. Yeah, that's a good point, too. I'm kind of surprised they pitched the Drifter instead of the Devourer. Like, it seemed like they would rather just Divination there and then have this for later. Even if you value the Devourer more, it's still better to just have this to cycle the Drifter and then get this later on. How do we feel about Modern? I have been having so much fun. Look, as somebody who has been talking shit about Modern for the better part of the last 2 years, I am now a reformed Modern gamer, and I'm not embarrassed to say that in front of all of the Spike Raiders. I've become reformed, and that's okay, you know? Modern is great. How long it will last? Who knows? But right now, I'm having a great time. Format's amazing. You're loving MH3 drafts. Does that count? Yeah, of course it counts. It's still part of the whole shtick, you know? Okay, now they evoke. What's the coolest Modern deck in my opinion? I mean, cool is subjective, right? I probably enjoy the Eldrazi decks the most, but a lot of people don't like that stuff. But I would say that's a pretty subjective term. I don't know. I haven't played the new Ajani in a lot of shells. I think that the shell that kind of intrigues me the most with Ajani is something with, which we're going to play a little bit later today, with Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven. Just because you kind of want the ability to just sacrifice the cat on demand the turn that you play the Ajani. Kind of awkward. So we know they have Dismember. Huh. A little tight on mana here. Oh, sure. Yeah, probably the Eldrazi deck, Bizarro. I don't know what to do here. If I make a second token, I'm time walking myself. Might just be better to go... How big is the Goyf? Goyf's a 3/4, but it's going to become a 5/6. Which means they can't dismember the Goyf, which I do like. Nah, there's no drum. I think I'm just going to go float mana, get like a Bauble, cycle it, play Goyf, play Mite. Ooh, what if I just haste the Goyf? Actually, Kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's better. This is a lot of damage. This is, what, 8 damage? You can dismember the construct if they want, which they don't do. No. I don't think I had a Johnny in that deck. We tried to crash Moto with Ocelot Pride with Academy Manufactor. I would like to say we were not successful in our endeavors to crash the client. We got pretty close, but we didn't quite crash the client. We did make a lot of game objects, though, and that was nice. Oh, also, for folks interested, just wanted to say we're doing a 12-hour stream today, and the sub-goal that you see on your stream, or screen, rather, if we get to that sub-goal by the end of today, it will unlock another 12-hour stream. So basically, we're just going to try to loop 12-hour streams for the next couple of days. Maybe I had a couple of Johnnies. I might have had a Johnny and Soren, but I can't recall. They had Chalice on 2, because they do know we have Terra Sunder. Oh, they don't know. Well, yeah, Terra Sunder. No, I promise it's 12 hours, okay? I promise it's 12 hours. And I also promise if we hit the sub goal, it'll be another 12 hours. All right, what's the plan here? They're at 12. So, JOP19, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you for the 4 months. Can I kill them? 6, 7, 8. I think I can put them to 1, right? Bowmaster put you to 11. Equip the token, hit for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haywire Mite is... Oh, right, they have Chalice. Yeah. Well, I guess in that point, we're just going to go Haywire Mite then. Go equip here. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We get to hold up the Haywire Mite too. Not that I'd want to kill the Chalice, but we can if we need to. Will I play Scam? We have Scam adjacent decks. We have decks that contain a Scam package, but not directly Scam decks. Chalice blindness affects everybody involved. I need to make it bigger. The number on your screen is the correct number. So we are about 41 away. It's total sub count. Need affinity content? We're going to be playing Nadu Affinity later. That was a 4-1. All right, let's do a little outro for the YouTube, folks. YouTube! That was pretty sweet. That went pretty well. We ended up losing to Creativity, but the other matchups were pretty successful. I was a very, very big fan of the interactions with, like, Six, Bauble. The one kind of thing that I'm not sure about, so Six is very powerful with Ring, and I thought about potentially adding a Springleaf Drum into this deck so you can Saga for Drum, and that gives you extra mana to cast Ring, and then you can kind of keep the 6 Ring loops. I don't exactly know what I would cut, though. But yeah, the Nethergoyfs were very good, especially the combination of the 8 Tarmogoyfs and the Life from the Loams, being able to just constantly dredge and keep fueling the Goyfs to make sure they always have good power, good sizes, good stats. The Grist were okay, I could take or leave those. Maybe those should get cut for potentially more pushes and positions, but overall, I think I like this deck. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Everybody say, bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.